That too. I mean, Jemkin, you look at those numbers, and it's really because he knows how to cut through teams like butter sometimes. And apart from that, he's very disciplined. You know, a lot of times these Russian players who play the Japanese Challengers League, they're really strong, really crazy, but Jemkin is a little bit more reserved.
Yes, yeah, he's not just always hunting for kills, he's really hunting for that win, and you feel that in the way that he plays that duelist, so I'm curious, how much does that help? Also in their Emerge video, they talk about how Jemkin's a very vocal duelist, which I think is so crucial in today's VCT meta in terms of building up a team, so that's why I have high hopes for this team.
Absolutely, comms is really critical, and we have seen whole teams transform just by fixing the language barrier. Now, you can see RQ, all three of us have voted for RQ. Paper Thin stands as the lone Gen G predictor. Honestly, I'm going to give a little bit of my input here. Gen G, I think it's a little bit too much of an unknown right now. I'm so excited for their new roster, their new coaching, everything, and I think there's so much potential, but RQ did so well last year, and that's why I'm on the RQ wagon right now. How about you?
Well, that's the thing, is that RQ kept their core, right? So the philosophy should be similar, and then they've really shored up the weaknesses that we saw last year. Whereas Gen G, they rehauled the entire thing, and while we did actually see them during the offseason, whereas RQ didn't play any official tournaments in the offseason, it was a very short showing at Convergence, and it was very early on into that roster rebuild. So today's going to be the real showing of, okay, where is this Gen G headed? What's the direction they're taking Valorant in 2024?
Same here. I mean, I think it's just for Gen G, too many unknowns right now. I do like the players, but, you know, having the roles swapped up so much, coaching staff swapped up as well, it's a little bit of an unknown. And then for RRQ, Ewok is still here. And remember, Ewok was that first team for RRQ to take a map off of DRX. And I think that's a very big thing. Having the mainstays, having an additional player in terms of firepower, just adds so much for RRQ.
This is kind of like a little redo since last year. They did the opening match last year as well. They faced off for the first time. Now, we did an audience survey, and we had asked this, fill in the blank. In your dreams, Ye told you to use a Vandal or Phantom.
Oh iya. Tapi lobos ya film non pro player. Tapi candi ya sih, candi duitan mah kenal. Oh. Soalnya aya pro player. ML. Oh, yang geus ulah. Terjadi guys.